Good morning. How you doing this morning? This is Keith Neal, creativity coach for Morning Cup of Keith. And today it's Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to you all. And I have, a fun message for you today. Today, we want to talk about living a life of Thanksgiving today. And when we think of Thanksgiving in America, anyway, we immediately think about the Colonial Pilgrims coming over and in 1621 preparing the harvest meal. And a lot of, it's not just that instance. There was so many different colonial stories that contributed to a creation of Thanksgiving here in America. If you look further back, like thousands of years back, David was very prominent in the Psalms for giving thanks to the Lord. Praise the Lord, oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for he's good, for his mercy endureth forever. I'm just going to read it again because there's so many verses that start this way. Praise the Lord, oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for he is good, for his mercy endureth forever. And that's the way we should start each day, really. We shouldn't wait a year and break bread and have a meal together. We should start that every morning, have that giving of thanks to the Lord. Living a life of Thanksgiving, what that means is being thankful for every moment, being thankful for every day, every moment. And even if you don't have enough, being thankful for what you have. In other parts of the world, I've found that people having less are happier than those that have a lot, have abundance of so much of things. And we just get so here, I can just speak for myself, is I feel like I don't have enough, and I pick up more and I do more, I grab more, or I want more. Not so much because I don't really have a lot to get more, but I have that anxious thought, or that just runs through my body of more. And let us be thankful for what we already have and be able to, then manage what we have a lot easier that way. When I think of the Pilgrims and 1621, can you believe it? 1621, imagine that time, and imagine these people having kind of a hard time settling because of, there was good and there was bad indigenous peoples here in this country. And they, you wouldn't really know what you're getting. Are you getting people that are coming in and maybe being tricky and then, taking you out? There's just a lot of people that, a lot of times I can't imagine the uneasiness, but they did welcome, indigenous peoples to their meal. And there's stories of it. There's tons of stories of it. There's a lot of stories of some of these colonial pilgrims and these indigenous peoples mixing. And so there's a lot of really interesting things with the story. And how Thanksgiving coming from that is really interesting. But I look at it as two very different peoples coming together. And just on the ship alone, there's a whole bunch of different people coming together. It wasn't just a whole bunch of, like white people. I know this because I know two people that are distant relations, so like ninth cousins. on that came over on the Mayflower. So that's really interesting to be able to claim that, is that your cousin, one of your cousins was, or your relatives was on the Mayflower, and one of your dear friends is 9 cousins removed from you, in relation to you, and they're very different looking, very different, and so it's really cool to kind of see the coming together. And that's just another part of living a life of Thanksgiving, is just coming together, sitting at the table, eating together, even though there may be vast differences between the two of you, between any of you that you are with. I was blessed over the weekend to have a Friendsgiving, invited to it. Really enjoyed it. It was good. Got to meet a few people that I've never met before, and we had some good chats. And just getting to know my friend Andy better was a blessing. It was wonderful. He's got a great home. It's a bit of a drive, especially on a very cold day. It was a little challenging, but I went ahead and did it, and made the adventure. But yeah, so when it comes down to this, is what are you thankful for? Maybe you're not really thankful. Maybe you're really upset with everything going on in our world. Maybe you're being pulled off to the side, like my camera is right now, pulling off to the side. Maybe, you're distracted, not satisfied, upset. There's a lot of different things that could keep you not feeling very thankful. Consider pulling out your journal and writing down things you're thankful for. If you find that those are some areas that you're just going, I can't think of anything that I'm thankful for, I think it's time to talk to somebody. If it's really severe, you would talk to somebody who is professional in counseling. If you just need some guidance, maybe someone to talk to, maybe a personal coach, like a creativity coach like myself. We could talk about if you're just not thankful for anything at all. Reach out to you. If you have a pastor, reach out to a pastor. But I can also be there for creativity, when it comes to not just your personal life, but a big focus on your work life, on what's going on in your work. Maybe things are not going so well. Maybe you got laid off. Maybe you're not thankful. You're don't have thankfulness towards that work situation because they let you go. So there's a lot of different things that can be talked about. So, it starts with us, and it starts with what we're thankful for now, and what, can we get, blessings? We can get blessings. Blessings come. Recognizing where those blessings are, like being invited to a meal, is it's a wonderful thing, is when they can go, hey, we want you to come here. I want you to dine with us. Just the other day, I put in that I'm going to go to my friend's home for Thanksgiving meal, and immediately messaged me, just boom, right away, and just super excited for me to be there. And I go, that's makes me feel special. It makes me feel very welcome and loved. And so that's something that I look forward to. I hope that that you may have that blessings as well. Maybe you can't afford a turkey this year. Maybe you can't afford a meal. That I would hope that someone has already reached out to you for that. And maybe it's going to be just good to be one-on-one with somebody, and that's okay too. But start this week looking at how to live a life of thanksgiving, is to be thankful for what you got. If you have to, then you compare yourself to other countries that don't have much. But then if you do, look and see, why are they happy? Because most of the time they are. So, all right. Thanks for watching this. I appreciate you viewing my videos. I'm thankful for you, for those that have watched, and for those that have liked, shared, and hit the notification bell to say that you are you want to be notified when more come. All right. Take care. May your Thanksgiving be blessed beyond measure. And see you again soon. All right, take care.